Miss Kakutani uses the reading process with all of her 34 fourth graders. First, her and her class read Granny Torelli Makes Soup as a group, and then they read Amber Brown Goes Forth using a shared reading strategy. Both books revolve around the theme of friendship. Miss K's purpose of reading these books is to instill good tendencies of her peer interactions amongst her students, as well as to model how to be a good friend. Miss K uses the reading process to help her students learn and understand the books at a deeper level. As an outsider looking in, the reading process may be something that can be easily missed. However, to a teacher it is one of the most critical components of student development, especially in reading. The reading process is an intricate process that teachers have to think very carefully about. The reading process is expressed on this slide and goes in order as you read across from the top left to top right. First is pre-reading. In this stage, students activate or build background knowledge and set a purpose for reading. During the preview of the text, students may predict what the story will be about, they may hypothesize what will happen, and they may do other things, like this. Next is reading. This is the stage where the actual initial reading of the text occurs. This can be done independently, with a partner, using shared reading, guided reading, or even interactive reading. Sometimes only a specific section of the text will be read to emphasize a point of interest. Students will apply different strategies in this stage, and they will be sure to read and interpret all illustrations, charts, and diagrams within the text. Third is responding. In this stage, students simply reflect upon the text. They can do things like respond in reading logs or even discuss the text with a classmate or teacher. Responding and reflecting builds deeper comprehension of the text. Fourth is exploring. When students explore, they are rereading and thinking more deeply about the text. Students examine the writer's craft, learn new vocabulary words, and even participate in mini-lessons provided by the teacher. Exploration is a key component of the reading process. Last is applying. When students begin to apply their knowledge, they will be doing something like creating a project. During this final stage of the reading process, students begin to value the reading experience. Hopefully, this feeling will guide them in the direction of continuing to read for pleasure, information, and even fun. Miss Kakutani incorporated all these stages in the reading process in her classroom. The class was fully engaged because of the experiences, questions, and texts that Mrs. K provided them with. Things like having families come into the classroom to share a meal with each other, and even appreciating the text to real life, applicating the text to real life situations is an extremely authentic example of learning. Vignette number 5 acts as a great example of what the reading process should look like.